16th. Monte Ellis back in the lineup after a couple of games lost to a leg injury, and you see right away what he can do for them.
Well, you know, he's such a...
Rajon Rondo, acquired in December from Boston Celtics, gives it back to Ellis deep, and Ellis scores again. Ellis had his consecutive game streak with that leg injury, ended at 230 for the Bolus team.
Absolutely, partner.
Off the screen by Tyson Chandler, Rajon Rondo knocks down the shot that leaves Dallas 3 out of 4. Gets it back from Ellis, and now Nowitzki, one of the most prolific scorers in NBA history, and he knocks it down from 15 feet. Tyson Chandler, career field goal percentage second only to a guy that you know very well.
Letting him play that time, a lot of jostling between Steven Adams and Dirk Nowitzki.
Westbrook too strong. Rondo gathers the run out pass. Got completely behind the Thunder defense and scores for that floor unbalanced. Singler nearly had himself a steal over the top. Chandler asking for it. He's fed and he scores. Cantor's got 8 points on his way to another double-digit scoring quarter. Over the top, Chandler found by Rondo as the defense breaks down inside for the Thunder. Tyson Chandler. Cantor coming out. And then he got lost to Amari Stoudemire just off the Dallas bench. That's an and one for him.
Oh.
Cantor coming out. And then he got lost to Amari Stoudemire just off the Dallas bench. That's an and one for him.
Oh. Amari Stoudemire, boy, I tell you, he had all day to finish this play. As he catches it, he's already in the paint for about 2 seconds. Fumbles the pass, makes a nice little pump fake. And that's the biggest challenge for a lot of rookies.
He lost something. And once again, the back door is not covered. And Parsons with the windmill slam, finishing the odd man break. And Scott Brooks says can't have that off the turnover. Dallas by 6. And the Thunder takes timeout. He's playing very actively right now. In a one-point game, Stoudemire spins and scores over Cantor.
And was able to get it over to him for the bucket.
Devin Harris crosses over, gets to the rim, misses the shot, but there's Stoudemire to put it back. Amari Stoudemire with 8 points and a couple of big rebounds. Stoudemire gets inside, jump stops and scores over McGarry.
Stoudemire's been very effective, showing
career rebound. Inu by himself on the lob, and that's 3 of those the Mavericks have gotten.
First, it has to be on the defensive end where someone has to get a stop.
Nowitzki steps into it for 3. Dirk Nowitzki last week, when he got that 10,000th rebound, beats the shot with Harris right in his hip pocket. But Dallas immediately, within seconds, responds. Devin Harris, who
you just got to know him.
Inu gets behind Morrow, who in vain tried to shove him in the back.
Last couple of games of getting the paint and kicking out.
Chandler in a mismatch, had Waiters in his sights. Down Waiters, the only thing he could do is just get his 4th. Farouk Aminu outside for 3. Dallas connecting on its last couple of attempts. Nowitzki ball, but then off the offensive rebound and score.
Well, he does a great job of taking up space on that missed shot.
Parsons gets deep and scores on the reverse. So far limited to 2 of 6 shooting. Sets the screen here for Rondo, and he brings rain and scores. Rajon Rondo shooting 4 out of 6. Rondo curling off the screen from Stoudemire, scores again. Ellis and Rondo.
From his Oklahoma City Thunder debut.
How about this matchup? Nowitzki guarded by Novak. Well, yeah.
Do that. That's just Amo.
Don't try this at home. Ellis gives a little separation after Morrow's second 3 made it a 1-point game. Mavericks have cooled off just a little bit. Novak again guarding Nowitzki one-on-one. He fades away and he scores.
Well, you can live with that. I'll tell you why. You're making Dirk Nowitzki see this coming.
He's going to fire over Novak, and he's going to score. And that's the thing about Nowitzki at conference since the All-Star break. Enable midstream partners a partner in your success. Ellis double clutched, and on second thought, he went for it and scored.
Thought he should have taken that shot, but obviously that's why he's still a pro and I'm not.
Tyson Chandler following up to pack it home.
Absolutely, and when you feel something, there's a problem, that this team is struggling. As you see, once again, they'll come back. They'll knock down the shots. That's why he's on the floor. Dirk to Vince ropes where they felt they let go of him.
Nowitzki steps away from Waiters and scores again. Nowitzki with 16 points, now on 7 of 15 shooting, 8 rebounds to go along with a couple of baskets. This is what Nowitzki can do, and it's almost trademark. Dirk Nowitzki started out shooting 2 for 7. He's 6 for his last 9. Ron James was going wild against the Thunder in the first half. Barry Jones came in. Ellis scores on the angle jumper, but Jones came in.
That wide open, unless they're not going to guard him out there. And he can knock down that shot.
Parsons double teamed and equal to the challenge. Scores off the glass. Timeout Thunder. It's a 2-point game. This is Thunder basketball on
Get points.
Devin Harris is checked in for Dallas. Parsons gets deep. He can't finish, but there is Tyson Chandler. Here, Westbrook with the steal, but then Parsons intercepts outside to Ellis, scores.
I'm surprised that the shot clock reset on that play.
I was too.
And wide open, he knocks it down.
Parsons sets up Harris in the far corner. He scores from 3. Dallas shooting 4 of 13 from beyond the arc. Checks Parsons. Cantor takes the big man Stoudemire, who spins and scores. Amari Stoudemire, and lead pass for Harris. The trailer on the play is Aminu. He's fouled and 1. And Dallas regains the lead with a chance to bump it to 2 points here in the final 2 minutes of the third quarter.
Turnovers the Thunder have had here as Ellis pokes the ball away, gets the Mavs out in transition.
It's the lead for the Thunder. Ellis runs away from Westbrook, and he's fouled. Count the basket. Ellis with a chance at a 3-point play.
Nice little give and go at.
Parsons attacking and set up beautifully off the dribble penetration by Harris. Had hit triples on consecutive trips down the floor, and he's got 13 points in the quarter, but Devin Harris has got a response.
Right now the dribble.
Scott Brooks off calling timeout 90 minutes into the quarter. Turnover here. Westbrook intercepted by Aminu, who finds a running mate much of the third quarter in foul trouble. He's playing with 4. Penetration by Perea makes it a 10-point game.
He's got a tough assignment guarding Amari Stoudemire.
Stoudemire gets inside on the switch. He overpowers the Thunder defensively. Stoudemire has a new Mavericks high 18 points. Deflected out of Westbrook's hands. On the bounce to Ellis in front of the Thunder bench. He scores. With 10 to shoot. Parsons telling Rondo to clear out, and he's able to see a lane. He finds the seam and he scores. OG&E wind power, a win-win for everyone. Chandler Parsons checked by Morrow, but Parsons is able to penetrate, and that's 64 points in the paint. Now what you need is a stop. Parsons from the elbow, set up by Rondo. Chandler Parsons is starting to get busy here in the fourth quarter.
It's physicality and rebounding.
Parsons gives it up this time to Chandler. The back door is open, and we're tied again. 9 lead changes, 6 tied.
Because if you don't, that's what's going to happen. If the Thunder score again, you go up by 2.
Parsons. Wow. I thought that Adams might have got a piece of that. Obviously not. Chandler Parsons with a strong move to the bucket. Parsons with 8 points in the quarter. That foul goes on Morrow.
Tough ball. I don't see a whole lot of contact on that play.
for a season high for Morrow. Chandler Parsons continues to do damage here deep.
12 seconds. Rick Carlisle pointing out instructions from the sideline.
Ellis attacks and scores. Timeout. Oklahoma City, a 3-point lead for the Mavericks, who are 15-8 in games decided by 6 points or fewer. The Thunder 8-15 in 2-possession games. Mavs by 3 with 1:05 left.
Play solid defense here. Keep this at a 1-possession game.
Parsons spins and fires and scores. Tough shot from the free throw line that gives the Mavericks a 3-point lead with 13 seconds remaining. Chandler Parsons has risen up big time for Dallas here in the second half. Parsons with 4 points at halftime, 18 points since, 7 big ones here in the fourth quarter.
What a tough shot. I mean, twisting, he goes to the right, comes back to his left, and knocks down the shot.
I beg your pardon, 13.